there, guys. Today we'll be looking at Laravel 10 advanced concepts such as eloquent, queues, events, service containers, and middleware. So you'll understand what are the best practices, design patterns, and performance optimization techniques that will help you to practice what you'll have learned. That is, whatever we learn here, you'll be able to apply it in building projects. So let's get started. So what we're going to be looking at in this Laravel 10 advanced concepts, we shall look at things such as eloquent, queues, events, service containers, and middleware. We'll begin by eloquent. So eloquent is a Laravel ORM, that is object relational mapper, which will allow you to work with database objects and relationship using an object-oriented syntax. So with the eloquent, we have the subtopics. So some of them are like eager loading, which we are going to look at in this video. We also have the relationships such as many-to-many, one-to-many, polymorphic relationships, which we shall look at as we continue. So let's begin with eager loading. So what is eager loading? Now, I know you have been creating your Laravel applications, but probably you may want to use this particular feature because it enables you to optimize your queries when you are retrieving related modules. For example, look at this particular blogging system. This blogging system, I created it under the Getting Started with Laravel. So if you're watching this video and you might want to check out the Laravel, Getting Started with Laravel, and then we're able to look at all the topics within Laravel and then implementing them in this particular blogging system. So things such as switch theme, whereby this is a part of sessions, we're able to look at that. So I'll leave a link in the description below so that you're able to click and then you can watch that video out, or you can just search it on my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's begin. So eager loading. So eager loading will enable you to optimize your queries when you are fetching related models. So let's begin. Now, here is my application that is rendering the blogging system that we have. Now, what we're going to do here is that we want to reduce our queries within our models, whereby if the models are related, then we can all load them with one query. That is the whole idea behind eager loading. So let me just show you by example. Let's say you want to display a list of posts along with their authors and comments on a page. In other words, we want to load all this, we want to load the comments that are associated with this model, and this model, of course, is the post model. So we want this particular post to have their comments just along beside them, so that what will happen here is that we don't have to click on this particular post here. You see, when we click, we go to the show blade, and we can see we have a comment model, because comment is also a model here, because when you look at my project here, you can see here what we have here is we have, sorry, let me just, so we can type this comment. You can see comment here is a model here. So what we can do here is we can just load all the comments just within one query instead of them belonging to different models, and your application becomes sluggish and all that. We want to reduce that. So what we can do here is, let me just show you. So I want you to go to your post controller, if you have a blog, that is, or you have an application, and I want you to see how this will work in your applications. Now let's go to the let's go to the post controller. So Control P, I go to my post controller there. Now what we have here is just we have the different, if you check out that tutorial, you'll be able to understand what I was able to do here, but let's have that out of the way. So what we have here is just this public function index, which is of course is returning what we can see here. We are paginating, of course, 2 posts per page. That's why we have the paginate 2. So what I want us to do here is I want us to take out this one here, and then we shall include with, then I'll explain to you what with what we are doing here. So here I'm going to say the user who is logged in, the user who is logged in with the user logged in. So what we have here is the user logged in, and then we're going to have comments. So we want to fetch the comments that are associated with the user who has created that particular post. And then here we are saying we're going to say get like this. Now once we have that, here we are going to leave this one as it is, and then we save this just like that. Okay, now once we are done with this one, now what is the function of with? So here with the method is used to eagerly load all the related user and comment models. So the with function will reload, of course, the user who has created the post and also the comments that are related to that user, all of them in one query. And that one will actually optimize your queries so that we don't have to fetch we don't have to use multiple queries to fetch different related models. Now, for us to show those comments here, what you're going to do here is very simple. So I just want you to, if you have an index, let's say you have your blog there. So you have the index.php. So what you're going to have here, I want you to go to this part here, then go to, just look for a place, that is if you are following up. And then here I'm going to have h3, sorry, this is h3, opening and close. So we'll have h3 there. And then what you're going to have here is of course, here we want to display the comments like that. And then down there, you're going to have an UL, that is an ordered list. We're also going to have close, opening and closing. So that's what you're going to have. And then now, inside this, we are going to have a for each. So this is the for each there. Sorry, this is the for each. Now this for each is going to loop over the posts, of course, the post model. Now the post model, we are going to, because they are related models, because one, look at this. You can see here, a user, a post belongs to a user. Look at that relationship there. So that is, this one tells you this is one, a post is associated with a user. And of course, the user can create many posts, whereby we have one-to-many relationship. We also have one-to-one. For example, a post is associated with a user one-to-one. And then, of course, the comments, a post can have many comments. Also, this is one-to-many. So basically here, what we have here is we are associating related models here. And then, so here we are saying post comments, yes, and then as comments like that, sorry, post comments as comment, so that the comment can store, and then we are able to use it to access the comment that we want. So here I'm going to have li, whereby here we are going to have now we are using this variable we have defined above to now access, for example, the comment body. I believe most of you know this. And then here we're just, of course, having the same thing, but then here you can see here what we have is the comment, and then we just check when it was created at, and then we can also use something that is understandable by humans. So we call diff for humans. Diff for humans is, of course, for example, when we create the post, we are able to show, for example, the minutes or the seconds in which the post has been created. So that is what is called something that is understandable by humans. So that is what we have. And then we close this li, since they are within li, like that. So we access the comment body, created that, and then div for humans, and then that's what we have. And then since we started the for each, we'll need to end the for each just before the UL. So here we have the end, we have the end for each, which should be this one here, like that. All right, guys, so that's what we have. So we are able to access the comment, that is the post associated with the comment body, the comment model, and then we are able to use this comment variable here, which is of course looping over the post, and then we're able to get the comment body, and then of course when that comment was created. So we're able to know the time like that. Okay, so let's continue. So now we are done. Okay, so now let's reload of model. Now what we're going to, let's reload it. You can see we have an error here. Now which error is this? So let's just check again. So the for each, sorry, this, I don't know. Sorry guys. So what this is, I just forgot this one. So this is just a typo. So it's a PHP variable. So okay, and also I also used it without also, yeah. So this should be also like that. So probably somebody already saw that, but it's okay. So yeah, so that is what we have. So what we have here is, now you can see what we are able to load all this particular post here, and we are able to associate them with their comments. And you can see here. So you find that this is a post model, this is a comment model, and they are all in one place. So this one has reduced the query search problem. Actually, we call it N+1 query problem, whereby each related model would require an additional query. So instead, with the eager loading, Laravel will now retrieve all the related models with optimized queries so that you can improve your application performance. And you can go and apply this one in your own website and see how it is able to work for you. So if you have any question, post it in the comment below. Let me see. I'll see you in the next one, whereby we'll be looking at many-to-many relationship and as well as polymorphic relationship. I'm sure you may not want to miss that out. All right, guys.